Hello, I'm BXToyCat and welcome back to QnA Saturday. QnA Saturday is a weekly series I run on my channel where I answer your questions about the next big update for Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation. We're currently calling that next big update Title Update 25, and this is where I answer a variety of questions I got from last week's Q&A. If you want to leave any questions for next week's one, please do leave them in the comments down below. That's where I get all these from. And while you're down there, please do like the video if you do like it. It helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like it. But let's get straight into the first question. Very fast hit. By the way, some of these questions are just personal stuff, but it's mostly update stuff. Like you always. But yeah, let's go into the first question, which comes in from Jack LNL, who asks hashtag QnA. You don't have to do that, by the way, but if you want to do it, feel free to anyway. Will the faithful 32 by 32 times texture pack, or 32 texture pack, ever be out on console? And the answer to this one is basically no, because the thing, okay, so there's a tiny chance it will be, but a while ago when 4J were first going to add texture packs to the console, it was very, very long time ago, like 2.5 years ago now, they were actually going to add PC texture packs. So they got in touch with a bunch of PC developers, and one of those PC developers, I don't remember what they said or what they did, but they said something that annoyed Notch so much, he just cancelled all the, the PC texture packs on the console, and instead all the console texture packs are now developed by 4J's art team. So now instead of, having PC texture packs ever come to console, we're going to get PC-inspired stuff, but we'll never get popular ones like John Smith's one, like, the Faithful, the one you mentioned. That stuff is unlikely to be coming to the console, which is a shame, but that is how things are going to be. So it could eventually happen later on in the future. They might eventually get a deal, but I think inspired stuff is the most likely we'll get. So I'm sorry to say, but the 32 by 32 Faithful is very, 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 very unlikely to come to console. Anyway, next question comes in from the Gaming Panda, and the picture's like a red panda, which is pretty cool. But anyway, hashtag, I think that might be the Minecraft Xbox red panda skin. Anyway, hashtag QnA, do you think the next console update will be like 1.7 or more like 1.8? And this is a very good question, and this is such a key question right now, because if you don't know, the last screenshot we just saw actually showed some 1.8 features in the game, in the birch door and the new fences, and this means it's not confirmed that 1.8's there, but since we already knew 1.7, 1.8's looking very likely. How? Because, this is the second or it's the fifth maybe feature announcement so far, and it's 1.8. Usually that'd be bonus features, so I imagine we're most likely going to be 1.8 now with a chance of 1.7. I don't want to get people's hopes up too high in case it's not, because it's better to be, it's better to be pleasantly surprised than it is be disappointed, but I think 1.8 is now probably more likely than 1.7 at this point. So to answer your question, I think the next console update will probably be based on 1.8, especially since that brings us up to where the PC is. Even if it is for a few months, it's still a big accomplishment for the consoles. Anyway, the next question comes in from the Robot of Doom 5, the fifth Robot of Doom, if you will. And they say, loving your videos, I'm a new subscriber. Thank you very much. I'm glad you found the channel and you decided to subscribe. Anyway, and I hope in our next update, we can have more than 8 players in games and bigger worlds and the ability to have custom capes. So this is kind of 3 questions in one, but I'll go for it. So first of all, more than 8 people in a game. So right now, you can have 8 players in a game, but it was hinted when Minecraft, Xbox One, and PS4 first came out that they'd expand that multiplayer. It was cool. They had bigger multiplayer like everywhere on that, and also, the second hint we've had on that is the fact that they added 8 new skins, 8 different Alex skins. If it was, it might just be like an equality thing, 8 Alex, 8 Steves, but I think that was our first hint that there's going to be 16 players, because now, if you don't have a skin by default, you'll be the first 8 skins, then player 9 will be Alex default, then player 10 will be the next Alex skin, and I reckon the 16 default skins means that 16 players is almost definitely coming. If not this update, then at some point in the future, but I imagine this update will be the one. That's my guess, but I can't say for certain. Bigger worlds, if Realms comes in, and that could be the solution to 8 players, that could also be coming in. I really do think Realms is likely in this update, but again, we can't say for sure. And then the ability to have custom capes. So yeah, 8 players, bigger worlds, very likely. Custom capes, probably not. I think, like the PC, there'll probably be stuff like the Minecon capes, or like, capes for doing special things on the console. Maybe there'll be a DLC cape pack, but I do not think just a custom cape like that. I really do think it'll be stuck to events and stuff, because that's how it works on PC. On servers, you can get different capes, but it's mostly just that if you go to Minecon, you get a cape, and I think that's a pretty cool way to do things. Sorry if you heard that noise, by the way, but let's go into the next question, which comes in from Adam Garces, or Garkis, I'm sorry, I'm gonna quickly close that to stop the noise if you can hear that. If you can't, I'm just talking to nothing. But Adam Garces says, will we get mob spawners and mushroom blocks for the creative menus? So I do think both those things will stay exclusive to well, I guess they're not really survival exclusive, but mob spawners and mushroom blocks aren't very likely. Mushroom blocks aren't on the PC creative, if I recall, and either are mob spawners, so I don't see them coming to console most likely. It might be a cool console exclusive, but I do not imagine it. So I'm sorry to say, but because it's not on the PC, and unless enough people request it, it probably won't be coming. So that is the unfortunate answer to your question. Next question comes in from Devin Fainross, who has a, I don't know what that's called, a Typhlosion? I don't know, the one between Typhlosion and Cyndaquil is the picture. Very nice Pokemon, by the way. And he asks, hashtag QnA, Toycat, will there be different types of fish in TU25? This is almost certain. This is not one of those like 98, 99% confirmed features, but we haven't seen it yet. New fish are very likely in this next update. Not only because Pocket Edition is killing new fish already, and, you know, that you can't have something that's exclusive to not being on the console, but also because it came in 1.7, the update we know we're getting most of all of the features from. So yeah, different types of fish, very, very, very likely. You can watch a feature preview on them if you want to, but just, you need to know they're probably likely. So next question comes in from Ahmad Elkani, and this is a very popular question, or a very common question on a lot of videos, because I do have funny settings, and he asks, hashtag QnA, how high are your gamma settings? So you might notice my videos look a tiny bit different to the way your Minecraft might look. Basically, because I make videos and I want it to be the best looking experience, I record in 1080p 60 FPS on the Xbox One, and, in this place it's 360 gameplay in the background, but 2, I play around with the saturation levels a bit, I play around with a lot of color correction, and I play on 80 gamma with all of that combined, because 80 gamma is where stuff doesn't look too bright, but you can still see everything, and then if you play around with the settings from there, you can get some good stuff. Either way, if you just want to know gamma setting, what does Toycat play at, if you want to use it yourself, gamma 80, I think it's 75, it used to be 75, but I went up to 80. I think 80 is the ideal place. 100 if you don't care about how the game looks. 80 if you care about how the game looks, but you still want to see everything you can. Next question comes in from Vance Lightfoot, who asks, hashtag, oh wait, they don't even ask hashtag QnA. Well done, you're bucking the trend here. But also, are polished stones coming in their next update, like andesite? And polished stones, so there's andesite, there's diorite, there's a few of these stones. If 1.8 is coming, which, as I said, it looks more likely than not, then we will be getting all of this stuff. So to kind of confirm this stuff, I think andesite, diorite, etc., about a 50% chance of coming at this point. We can't say for sure. I think if they are coming, we'll start to see them in one of the screenshots, because they are a cool feature, in my opinion. New blocks are always a cool thing, so yeah, especially with builders and stuff. So I think they might be coming, but 50-50. Moving on to the next question, which comes in from Darude Sandstorm. That's actually a really good song. Like, I feel like I'm not allowed to like it because of the whole meme thing, but they asked, hashtag QnA, in the next title update, will we be able to use Lapis Lazuli for enchanting? So you're basically asking, are they going to use the new enchantment system? And I think out for the 1.8 features, even if this is 1.7 with 1.8 features, that's one of the things that makes sense to bring forward, because when they last brought in enchanting, they brought forward the new enchantment system rather than the old one, and the only reason they haven't done that yet is because when the last update released, I think it was just after 1.8 where they changed that, and for most of the development cycle it wasn't there. So I imagine the new enchanting system is more likely, again, we're just going to have to use a percent chance here, it's more likely to come than it isn't, but we can't say for sure yet. I think we'll see a screenshot of it. Again, it's one of those things we'll see in a screenshot, because that's a big thing. I think the new enchanting system is better than the old one, from what I understand. I honestly don't understand it enough, but I think Lapis Lazuli for enchanting, very likely. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Next question comes in from from TJ Minotti, and he asks, or she maybe potentially asks, hashtag QnA, do you ever watch other YouTubers playing video games? And the simple answer to this one is I kind of do. I don't really watch that many gaming YouTubers. Like, I watch a gaming video from time to time. Gameplay is mainly a background. Like, most people who I watch for gaming, I watch for their gaming opinions and stuff, so the gameplay is kind of background to what they're saying. I do like, when I do watch, like watching games, though, it's mostly stuff like, I watch people, what I really like in video games is I don't like it when they cut it up a bunch. I see some YouTubers do that. I like to just see a bunch of gameplay. Like, if you're going to play a match of Call of Duty, just, a whole match of that. I like to see the ups and the downs. So yeah, when I watch other YouTubers play video games, I have weird demands that most people don't like. And yeah, that's why I probably shouldn't do that, because it gives me the wrong ideas. Like, my old Minecraft Let's Play, I wanted to record everything in the world, because that's what I wanted to see. Apparently, that's not what most people like. So, I'm different to people is the summary I get from watching YouTube videos, and I think I have long overstated that question. Anyway, final question here comes in from Jack Kennedy, who asks, hashtag QnA, what mic do you use, and will you play Fallout 4 on your main channel when it comes out? First of all, easy one. What mic do I use? The thing I'm speaking into right now is a Rode Podcaster. They're made by Rode. They're an Australian company. I think they're pretty highly regarded when it comes to audio. And this is like musician quality mics. This is like almost as high quality as you can go of mics. There's the Procaster and there's a few other mics like that. But yeah, this is a very nice mic. I like it quite a bit. And the second question, will you play Fallout 4 on your main channel when it comes out? I'm really looking forward to Fallout 4, but it might have to be a second channel game. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to see, you know, what you guys think about it, because I really am looking forward to Fallout 4, but it's one of those things where if people don't want to see it, I'm not going to upload it. Anyway, please do like the video if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I do videos like this every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Bye.